Helicopters provide vital services, from transporting passengers to fighting fires, but with their utility comes inherent risk. Flying low in congested areas leaves little room for error. Mistakes can be catastrophic. This essay examines deadly mistakes in helicopter accidents: mismanaged visual separation, communication breakdowns, and failure to follow instructions. Understanding these factors can prevent future tragedies. One of the most common causes of helicopter accidents is mismanaged visual separation. This occurs when pilots rely too heavily on their own eyesight to maintain a safe distance from other aircraft and obstacles. While visual flight rules, or VFR, are common in helicopter operations, particularly at low altitudes, they require pilots to maintain a heightened sense of awareness. The skies above densely populated areas can be particularly challenging for helicopter pilots. With numerous aircraft operating in close proximity, the risk of a mid-air collision is significantly higher. In these environments, pilots must be extra vigilant in scanning for other aircraft and maintaining safe separation. Several factors can contribute to mismanaged visual separation. Blind spots in the helicopter's cockpit can obscure other aircraft, especially during turns. Environmental conditions such as haze, fog, or darkness can also reduce visibility and make it difficult to judge distances accurately. The importance of maintaining proper visual separation cannot be overstated. In 2018, a mid-air collision between two helicopters in Arizona tragically highlighted the dangers of mismanaged visual separation. Despite clear weather conditions, the pilots failed to see each other until it was too late, resulting in a devastating crash that claimed the lives of both crews. Effective communication is paramount in aviation. Pilots rely on clear and concise communication with air traffic control and other aircraft to maintain situational awareness and avoid potentially dangerous situations. However, communication breakdowns can occur for a variety of reasons, and when they do, the consequences can be dire. One common cause of communication breakdowns is radio interference. In busy airspace, multiple aircraft may be transmitting on the same frequency, making it difficult for pilots to hear and understand instructions from air traffic control. Similarly, atmospheric conditions or equipment malfunctions can also disrupt radio transmissions, leading to miscommunication. Language barriers can also pose a significant challenge in aviation communication. With the international nature of air travel, pilots and air traffic controllers may speak different languages. While English is the standard language for aviation communication, misunderstandings can still occur, particularly when dealing with technical terms or non-routine situations. In 2006, a mid-air collision over Brazil between a Gol Transportes Aéreos Boeing 737 and an Embraer Legacy 600 business jet tragically illustrated the devastating consequences of communication breakdowns. A series of factors, including language barriers and misunderstandings between the pilots and air traffic control, contributed to the collision, resulting in the loss of 190 lives. Pilots undergo rigorous training to earn their licenses and are expected to adhere to strict regulations and procedures. Failure to follow instructions from air traffic control or to comply with established protocols can have catastrophic consequences. One reason for failure to follow instructions is complacency. Experienced pilots, particularly those who frequently operate in familiar airspace, may become complacent and deviate from established procedures. This can lead to dangerous situations, especially when unexpected events occur. Distraction can also play a role in pilots failing to follow instructions. Interruptions, whether from passengers, other crew members, or electronic devices, can divert a pilot's attention from the critical task of flying the aircraft. In high-pressure situations, even momentary distractions can have fatal consequences. The 1986 Chernobyl disaster, while not strictly an aviation accident, provides a stark example of the devastating consequences of failing to follow instructions. A series of safety violations and disregard for established protocols by the plant operators ultimately led to a catastrophic nuclear meltdown. Section 5. Fatigue and complexity. Adding fuel to the fire. The demanding nature of aviation places significant stress on pilots. Long hours, irregular schedules, and the pressure to maintain a high level of performance can contribute to pilot fatigue, which can impair judgment and reaction time. The increasing complexity of modern aircraft adds another layer of challenge for pilots. Advanced avionics, while designed to enhance safety, can also create a significant workload for pilots, particularly during critical phases of flight. Managing the aircraft systems while also maintaining situational awareness can be mentally taxing. The interplay of fatigue and complexity can create a dangerous situation in the cockpit. When fatigued, pilots may struggle to process information effectively, make errors in judgment, or react slowly to unexpected events. This is particularly concerning given the unforgiving nature of aviation, where even small mistakes can have catastrophic consequences. The 2009 Colgan Air Flight 3407 crash near Buffalo, New York, highlighted the dangers of pilot fatigue. The investigation revealed that both pilots had experienced fatigue-related errors in the moments leading up to the crash, contributing to the aircraft's stall and subsequent impact. Section 6. The January 2025 Tragedy, a case study in errors. The January 2025 collision near Reagan National Airport highlights mismanaged visual separation and communication breakdowns. The crash involved a Black Hawk helicopter and an American Airlines jet, killing all 67 people on board. The Black Hawk, piloted by Captain Rebecca Lobach, was on a training flight. Lobach, with 500 flight hours, was relatively inexperienced. The American Airlines jet was on approach to Reagan National Airport. The NTSB found Lobach ignored her instructor's advice to turn left. Section 7. Investigations and reactions, the aftermath of a crash. The January 2025 collision sent shockwaves through the aviation industry and prompted immediate calls for increased safety measures. The NTSB launched a full investigation into the accident, seeking to determine the probable cause and make recommendations to prevent similar tragedies in the future. The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, also faced scrutiny following the accident. Critics argued that the agency had not done enough to address the risks posed by helicopters operating in close proximity to commercial airliners, particularly in congested airspace like that surrounding Reagan National Airport. In the wake of the collision, the FAA implemented a series of emergency safety measures. These included requiring all helicopters operating within a certain radius of Reagan National Airport to be equipped with functioning ADS-B systems and imposing stricter flight path restrictions for helicopters in the area. The January 2025 collision served as a stark reminder of the importance of aviation safety and the need for constant vigilance in the skies. The tragedy spurred a renewed focus on pilot training, communication protocols, and the importance of adhering to established procedures. Section 8. Technology and Training. Preventing future tragedies. Addressing the complex issue of helicopter safety requires a multifaceted approach. Technological advancements and enhanced pilot training are crucial to preventing future accidents and ensuring the safety of those who fly and those on the ground below. One promising technological development is the widespread adoption of Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast, or ADS-B technology. ADS-B allows aircraft to broadcast their position, altitude, and other data to other aircraft and ground stations, enhancing situational awareness and reducing the risk of mid-air collisions. Another area of focus is the development of enhanced pilot training programs. Simulators play a vital role in pilot training, allowing pilots to practice emergency procedures and hone their skills in a safe and controlled environment. Advanced simulators can replicate a wide range of flight conditions, including adverse weather and system failures, providing pilots with invaluable experience. In addition to technological advancements, enhancing pilot training programs to emphasize the importance of communication, decision-making, and threat and error management is crucial. By equipping pilots with the knowledge and skills to recognize and mitigate potential hazards, we can create a safer aviation environment. Section 9. Conclusion. A call for vigilance in the skies. Helicopter accidents, while statistically rare, often have devastating consequences. Mismanaged visual separation, communication breakdowns, and failure to follow instructions are among the leading causes of these accidents. Fatigue, complex aircraft systems, and the pressure to maintain high levels of performance can further exacerbate these risks. The January 2025 collision near Reagan National Airport served as a tragic reminder of the importance of aviation safety. The accident highlighted the need for continued vigilance, technological advancements, and enhanced pilot training to prevent future tragedies. By learning from past accidents, investing in new technologies, and fostering a culture of safety within the aviation industry, we can strive to make the skies safer for everyone. Only through continuous improvement and a steadfast commitment to safety can we honor the memories of those lost in aviation accidents and ensure that such tragedies are not repeated.